I am Jesus Christ. This was my final hour. I knew this moment would come, not just days before, not just years before, but from the very beginning, before the first sunrise touched the earth, before the oceans were formed, before humanity took its first breath. I knew, and still, I came. I am Jesus Christ. I walked among you, not as a king crowned in gold, but as a servant. I felt hunger. I felt pain. I felt the weight of this world pressing down on fragile human flesh. I saw your suffering. I saw your brokenness, and I chose to step into it. I touched the untouchable, healed the sick, opened blind eyes, restored hope to those who had none left. I spoke of love, not the kind that fades, but the kind that sacrifices, a love that forgives, even when it is undeserved. Some heard my voice and followed. Fishermen, tax collectors, ordinary men. They left everything behind, not because they understood fully, but because something in their hearts recognized truth, yet others hardened their hearts. They saw the miracles, but refused to believe. They heard the truth, but chose fear, because light reveals what darkness tries to hide, and the world was not ready. The tension grew with every step I took. Every word I spoke echoed louder than they could bear. And so, they began to plot, quietly, carefully, in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to silence me. That moment came, in a garden, under the stillness of the night. I prayed, not because I feared what was coming, but because I felt its weight, the pain, the suffering, the separation. Father, if there is another way, but there was no other way. So I stood, and I accepted it. Footsteps approached, torches flickered in the darkness, and then I saw him, one of my own, Judas Iscariot. He walked toward me, not with a weapon, but with a kiss, a sign of betrayal, disguised as love. The soldiers moved in quickly. Hands grabbed me, weapons drawn, as if I were dangerous, as if truth itself was a threat. My disciples panicked. Fear took over, one by one. They fled into the night, even those who swore they would never leave me. And I was alone. They dragged me before rulers, before men who cared more about power than truth. False witnesses spoke, lies twisted into accusations. They struck me, mocked me, placed a crown of thorns upon my head, each thorn pressing deep, each drop of blood, a silent testimony. "Are you the King of the Jews?" they demanded. I answered only what was necessary, because the truth stood before them. Yet they could not see. Fear had blinded them, pride had hardened them, and the crowd, the same voices that once followed me, now cried out for my death. Crucify him. Louder and louder, until justice was drowned by chaos. Pontius Pilate stood before me, a man caught between truth and pressure. He saw no guilt in me, yet he lacked the courage to stand against the crowd. So he gave them what they wanted. And in that moment, humanity chose. They placed the cross upon my shoulders, rough wood, heavy beyond measure, not just in weight, but in what it carried. Every sin, every failure, every moment of darkness humanity had ever known rested upon me. I walked, step by step, through pain, through weakness, through the sound of mocking voices and silent tears. Some wept, others laughed, most simply watched, as if this were just another moment. But this was the moment. I fell beneath the weight, not once, not twice, but I rose again, because this path had to be finished. At the hill, they stripped me of what little I had left, drove nails through my hands, through my feet, pain unlike anything human words can fully describe. And then they lifted me, suspended between heaven and earth, as the sky darkened and the air grew heavy. Time itself seemed to pause. I looked down at them, the ones who mocked me, the ones who doubted me, the ones who did not understand. And even then, I felt no hatred, only love. Father, forgive them, because they truly did not know what they were doing. This was not weakness. This was not defeat. This was purpose. Every drop of blood, every moment of suffering was given freely, for you, for all, so that no matter how far you fall, no matter how broken you feel, you are not beyond redemption. Darkness covered the land. The earth trembled beneath the weight of what was happening. And as my final breath drew near, I knew it was finished. Not my life, but the mission. The sacrifice was complete. And as I gave up my spirit, silence fell. But hear me, this is not the end.